Lesson 75. This pronoun is very similar to the one we learned in the previous lesson. Really, only one letter is different, right, Catherine?
Exactly. So the last lesson we had hemes, and here we have humes. So there's really just the difference of hemes has the eta and humes has the upsilon.
And here's a really silly way to tell them apart. If you're a beginner and you get them mixed up, just remember that humes starts with an upsilon, which looks like a U, so it's talking about you in the plural, right?
Exactly.
So that's kind of a silly mnemonic, but it works, you know.
It's one of the ways that I remembered it when I was first learning it.
And this is another good chance to practice pronouncing the upsilon. It's like the E in feet, but you round your lips. So humes, something like that, is how you want to pronounce it.
And again, this is an optional pronoun, so it's not required to use it with verbs that are in the second person plural, so like este. But it does add clarity or emphasis to the sentence. Este and humes este are going to be translated similarly, but humes este will have more clarity or more emphasis on the humes, the y'all part of este.
The translation that I'm giving for this word is, in fact, y'all. We've already looked at the verb este, which means y'all are. And so, logically, if we separate out the pronoun here, it's got to be the word y'all, because humes refers to you, but in the plural. And so in my books, the word y'all is what I use to translate this kind of word. For those of you who are from the South and you might be accustomed to this, again, it'll probably be easy for you. If not, try not to be horrified with this and try to just think of it as a linguistic tool, not so much a dialectical choice. But the point is here to help you process humes and hemes separately from their verbs, separately from the verbs that they can go with. So humes in exercise 1 simply means y'all. That's the pronoun for when you're talking to more than one person. And then in number 2, we have the verb este along with it. Humes georgoi este. Y'all are farmers. In number 2, even without the word humes, if it said only georgoi este, still it would say the same thing. Y'all are farmers. But with the pronoun humes, you could be saying it more expressively, perhaps, emphasizing the idea of y'all, drawing a distinction between the people you're talking to and some other people that you're not talking to. That's the kind of expressiveness or emphasis that pronouns can provide.